guys have seen how I put it together, how I DIY'd my little budget planner here, and now I wanted to go through it because I have kind of set it all up. I'll apologize right now for all of the background noises that will inevitably happen. But the only thing that I changed that I didn't show on camera was that relating to like format was I bound these two pages together. So over here you can see there's the month, and then these two pages, which I don't really need, and then there's these lined note pages. So I thought about trying to make these work, and then I just didn't see the purpose. So what I did was I used my tape runner and taped it completely, and then taped them together, so it just goes from here to here. So that's what I've done here. So it goes from the month straight to the notes. But once I did that, I started using the monthly to put in all the bills when they're due. So I'm kind of color coding this, but I'm still figuring out what's going to end up working. But I do know that I've started with income being green. So here's 3 points where we get paid, and then I'll be able to write how much it was for. And then the bills are somewhat color coded as well. So all of these brownish, I think it's supposed to be gold, but it's brown, is the gardener. These teal ones are mostly utilities, and then these red are like car insurance and credit cards and stuff. So more will get added to this, but this is what I know now. And I will also add in like how much everything costs, which I do know right now. I just didn't put it in for this video because I didn't think it was important. But these stickers all come with the extension kit. So I actually got 2 sets of these. So they have the months, and they have the days, and then some fancier ones. So I use that here. And then these color-coded ones, I actually got this from the dollar spot at Target. I bought these mainly, honestly, for these stickers for one of my jobs that I had to keep track of my daily hours. I'll put those on there for my other planner. But it ended up working out well because there's also these color-coded stickers that I was able to use for this. So this is like an amazing deal for $1. I may have to go buy like 7 more just to have them on hand. But so that is the monthly layout. So, and I also keep track of all the income because we have some variable income that comes in from blogging and whatnot that I'll keep track of all of that right here. And I didn't think I said that yellow was auto deductions. I have 2 of those. I'm currently a little too type A to let all of my things be on auto deduct, but a couple things have to be. So those will be in yellow once I know more about which ones. I have to do a little more research for that. So for this page, this is the stuff that I'm learning. I got this idea from Jen Plans, and I will link her YouTube down in the description below, but I'm sure you probably know her before you know mine because she's so very many subscribers on YouTube. But she has this whole page of sinking funds, and the concept behind this is great. It's kind of daunting in the beginning to think about, but basically anything that has a lump sum that you pay intermittently or like once a year, you put it here, and so you put away some every month so that it hits you less when it happens. So things like we pay sewer once a year, and it's a lot of money. So if I divided that by 12 and I'm putting it away all year, when I get hit with it in December, it's not going to hurt as much. And then our trash and water, those are smaller. Those are like 3 times a year for 3 or 4 times a year for trash, and then water's every other month. So if we're putting away half as much every other month, then it's easier to budget it all. So there's all kinds of different things here: vehicle maintenance, home maintenance, dental, activities, school tags, like our registration tags, vision clothes, all that kind of stuff. So depending on how often it gets paid is how I've divided it. So I've divided trash, what I pay every 3 months, by 3. So I put away 1/3 of it every month. Whereas Amazon Prime is going to be like $9 because I pay that once a year. So I'll put away $9 every month. And I even actually thought of a few more that I need to add. But some of these you just don't know. Like medical, you don't know. But if you put away something every month, when it happens, it'll certainly help, even if it doesn't pay the whole thing. So this is what I'm starting with. I have not done this for every month because I don't know what's going to work yet. But that's that. So you put what you start, which for me, all of these will be 0. What I'll add to it this month, and then if like 1 month I take away the sewer because I paid the sewer bill, I'll subtract it, and then the ending. And so this ending column in February will be my start column. So I just learned this all myself, so there's other people that explain it well. But yeah, so you get the idea. So So this side, I used the January stickers because I bought 2 extension kits. I had 2 of these, so I used one for the month and one for this page. And so this is cash. This will be the monthly budget for groceries, dining out, my fun, like pocket money, and then Wade's pocket money, and then gas in the total. And then we'll divide that by 4 to figure out the weekly thing. This is going to be the hardest thing. This is the hardest part of budgeting, in my opinion. Then I'm going to keep a running total of like what the actual bills are, and mostly also confirmation codes can go here too. And then so I'll have a total income for January at the end of the month, how much we spent on each of these things, and what I transferred to the sinking funds. And that total should match my income, in theory, after all of this stuff. But actually, this will be much less because there's other things that I want to add in too. So this is additional debt payments. Things like, there's just like credit cards, like pay, if we have extra money to pay on a credit card, or if we have extra money to pay to our medical bill or something like that, those will go here, and there'll be additional payments to knock down that debt. And then also I want to put in money. We've started a few savings accounts. So we have an emergency fund, Avery, which will be college or whatever, bat mitzvah, her bat mitzvah. Savings is just a general savings, and then a special purchase, which in this case is hopefully a car for me, like money to go in there. So all of that will also have some money go in there each month. But one thing I will say about this is Jen Plans, who again, she's in the description box, she said that this type of an account should be a checking account because you can transfer more often for free. So I guess a savings account, there's some type of restrictions, which honestly I haven't gone much research in, but a checking account, so when I pay something, I can just easily transfer that money into my main checking account to pay the bill. So I'm going to be opening this checking account and then these savings accounts to get started with the new year. So that's how I've set it up. I don't yet know, this is extra, I don't know what's going to happen here, but this is what I've set up for now, and if it changes I'll do another video. But here is the plan. This is the budgeting plan for this year, and I hope you guys found this helpful. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what else you'd like to see in the comments below, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.